Hello and welcome to Quartzlight, your car brochure channel, and today's episode, the Ape van. Welcome back, and if you're new to Quartzlight, we look at car brochures from around the world 3 times a week, so maybe that might interest you, maybe you'd like to subscribe. But today's episode, the Piaggio Ape, kind of like an adaptation of the famous Vespa scooters. Vespa, incidentally, meaning wasp, and Ape meaning bee in Italian. Now these little commercial vehicles, three-wheeled commercial vehicles, have been in production since around about 1948. Today's brochure is much newer than that, and it's for the UK, so let's have a look at that now. So here we have the front cover of today's brochure. In this case it's all shown in sort of like van form, although they were like pickups, and there was also various adaptations that could carry more people. But you didn't see these too often in the UK. The only really time I saw these was kind of like parked up in malls, selling coffee, etc. It looks like it does have a little bit of a borough council design on there, so let's zoom in and see which borough council this particular one is. And there we go, the Wyre Borough Council indeed. And like I say, these little councils seem to like buy these and park them up in malls, but you could use them as very small sort of like garbage collection vehicles, or individuals might want them for sort of gardening purposes, I think is what it's kind of like depicting here. Although really I always thought it's definitely a vehicle more suited to sort of like Italian narrow streets, really, isn't it, rather than faster roads. And I don't think this could it even do 30 miles per hour. I'm not sure of the top speed, but it wasn't very fast at all. But anyway, let's have a look inside the brochure and see what it's trying to show us. Opens up straight into the middle pages. Yeah, it's only a very short brochure, this one, so it isn't going to be a very a big brochure review, but we'll look at some of these images, some of these little signs on the vehicles themselves, and see what little extras and little features this particular van had. Well, the first image is this little landscaping company, I guess, landscapes and grounds maintenance. You can kind of like see it just travelling around a little park. I guess it could be quite useful. It says down here, introducing the Ape 50 van, the stylish, practical, low-cost, light freight answer to many transport problems, combining manoeuvrability with precise driving and control. And then it says ideal for local deliveries and pickups around town transports, and for congested inner city areas, the Ape 50 van will become the answer to many small businesses and local council needs. Now, the 50 in this case means it was 50cc. I think it's around about 49cc. But there were actually many different engine sizes on there. There was even a diesel, and I think today you can even get them as electric vans as well. Over the top here it says, interiors are practical and hard-wearing with comfortable seats and easy to reach controls, all located on the handlebar steering. So complying with all current UK safety and emission regulations, the cabin features all-round visibility with large opening windows, fitted seat belts and large exterior rear view mirrors. And you can see, you can see how it's based on the Vespa there. It's still got the sort of Vespa switchgear, the little moped handles. Well, I do believe there was sort of an option later on for having a proper steering wheel, but certainly not in this case. Comfortable seating, I'm not too sure. That looks extremely basic, doesn't it? Then over the side there, we've got one shown delivering hay for the horse. I particularly like these very basic but functional, just lift out windows, and these very large exterior rear view mirrors so you can see past the box of the van. Turning circle, as you can expect, would be extremely good in a vehicle like this. As we move down, it says with a maximum payload of 175 kilos, the Ape van has a great capacity for work and its easy loading tailgate and fold down door. Many specialist fitments are available for commercial, catering and trade use, thereby extending the Ape's wide range of facilities. Low purchase cost, efficient fuel economy combined with low running and maintenance make the Ape 50 one of the most efficient delivery vehicles on the road or on the market today. And then it kind of like gives you some reasons why you might want one. So road tax £65 per year. That's not today. I'm not sure what that would be today. Fuel economy up to 90 miles per gallon. Can be driven by a 16-year-old, I guess, because it's under 50cc. And the new Ape van, economical light transport to be taken seriously. And there's another little image, this time for a flower design. Unusually, it says at the back there, Cooksen's quality produce. That's actually my last name, which is very random indeed. Some of the dimensions of this tiny little vehicle. Obviously you can pause the screen if you need to, and if we go to the technical specifications, we can have a look at that. So it's just a single cylinder 2-stroke engine, looks like 49.8cc, electric ignition, electric starter, and if we look down there, we can see steering with those handlebar commanded gears, 4-speed and a reverse, interestingly, and some ideas about the brakes. Fuel consumption, like I say, in excess of 90 miles per gallon, which certainly would have been a reason why you would possibly consider one of these, and also it gives you the colour choices as well at this time, so you can get a red one, a green one, a white one or a yellow one. So interestingly, quite a good colour choice, better than some of the cars around today. There's the little Piaggio badge, and interestingly over here, imported by Reliant Cars Limited, so that's pretty interesting. A little bit of a telephone number and an email. I don't know if any of that would exist now, of course. Make it a inquiry very recently actually to see are these still available. Indeed, you can still buy your little Ape vans and pickups even today, and even in Canada. This is Canada. It tells us we currently have the Ape Extra pickup. Colours: Western red, charming blue, golden yellow, brown and eco green. So still selling but are going fast. I don't know how true that is, of course. Availability is extremely limited, so a $5,000 deposit is required straight away. The unit price is I don't know if it's just me, does that seem extremely expensive to you? 17,250 Canadian dollars plus GST. Now I don't know how much it would be if I made an inquiry in the UK, but doing a quick currency exchange, that's just over 10,000 UK pounds. Seems a lot of money to me for what it is. But let me know what you think about that price. I certainly will not be ordering one. I do think, rather interestingly, it gives you the telephone number and the end being Hive, going back to this bee and wasp idea, which is quite nice. But yeah, that's still available now in Canada. And of course, other countries it's still a very popular vehicle, particularly if you think about like India, which you certainly see quite a few of them around. So there we go, that is our today's brochure review. Just a quick one today, but any sort of memories? Did anyone drive one of these? I've never actually driven one, but they look quite fun, even though I'm sure they're extremely slow. But for now, we'll say thank you so much for watching. Many more brochure reviews coming soon, so please do like and subscribe. Take care and goodbye.